What's up, babes? It's Curly Victoria back with yet another video. If you guys are new here, hi, welcome to my channel. If you've already been subscribed, thanks for coming back. So yes, you read the description of the video correctly. How you take it, that's on you. So your girl wanted to say, if you're new here, hi, welcome to my channel. If you've already been subscribed, of course, thanks so much for coming back. And I just have to take the time to humble myself often on my channel and just take a lot of time. If you ever look at my community post on my page, which I tell you guys all the time, there's a tab that says community. And if you look, I'm going to go on my page. I've shown this in several videos, but I'm going to do it again. If you look at the top of, like, when you're looking at YouTube, you'll see there's a post that says community. And on the community post is almost like my own feed. And I like to post a lot of the content that I'm about to post for the day or for the week. I'll post it here so you guys can see what's coming. And then I also like to post a lot of thank yous on that page. Now I bring that up because I do want to say thank you to any and every person who's ever stopped by my channel, any and every person who's ever liked anything, any and every person who's ever commented on anything, any and every person who has ever subscribed. I want to say thank you because without you all, my page wouldn't be my page. Now granted, I have some topics, some videos that hit better than other videos hit, but all in all, it's a community. And I love the community post because it gives me a chance to be vulnerable and kind of put my expressions and my feelings out there with you guys when I'm telling you thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, or I'm telling you what to expect on my channel. It definitely opens up the floor for people to communicate more personally. Some of you have hit me up in my DMs before regarding videos. Some of you have commented on the community posts. Some of you have commented on the regular videos. And I just want to say thank you to everyone because, like I said, I think sometimes people rise in their followings, or they rise in a career industry or in an industry within their career or whatever. And a lot of times they fail to be grateful for the people who got them there. Like, if you're running a business, a successful business, who do you think is making your business successful? You? Maybe I don't think so, because if you have an assistant in place, you have people in place who are working for you and under you and beside you. That's a community. That's a team. That's a, you know what I mean? That's a family. So you can't sit here and be like, oh, well, I did this, I did that. Which, granted, a lot of things you may put work into, you may do yourself. Cool. But you can't sit here and disregard those who play a major role. That's why I'm like, I was looking at a show before, and this show, and I'm not going to mention the show or who it is, but I remember just seeing how everyone basically did not feel appreciated within their positions of working for a specific person or company. And it's just like, I would feel like a failure if my people who work for me, under me, beside me, around me, felt like they weren't appreciated. I would feel like a failure as a leader. But again, leaders are born, not made. And again, everyone is not carved out to be a leader. And that's just facts. It's not me just being just because you could do something well does not mean. I used to tell people when I used to sell cars and stuff like that, and sell different, in different industries for selling, they would say, you're so good. But I tell them all the time, if I'm managing you, if I'm leading you, if you're supposed to be being trained by me and I can't teach you to produce like me, I'm not as good as you guys think on a leadership standpoint. An individual is an individual, but when you step into leadership, your goal is to make sure that everybody else underneath you is able to eventually surpass you or perform like yourself. You want birds of the feather to flock together in a positive way. So I wanted to make this video. Yes. The description said I hit the jackpot when I did this. Correct. And you guys might be thinking, girl, how much you made from the jackpot? Not a cent. But the jackpot that I'm referring to is the jackpot in life. I hit the jackpot when I decided to bet on myself. Betting on yourself is going to be one of the greatest things that you can ever do in this world. What level are you betting on yourself? That's up to you. But I decided this year, you're going to take the risk. You're going to do the incorporations. You're going to start to form the team. You're going to start doing the back work. You're going to start stepping outside of the, I won't call it a comfort zone, but you're going to move on. You're going to put yourself in a position to where you can thrive. You're going to put yourself into a position where you know you'll do better than where you currently are. Sometimes you have to take the leap. Sometimes you have to have faith. Sometimes you have to allow your feelings to catch up later. Make the moves now and allow your feelings and your thoughts and all of that stuff to catch up later. When you are progressing in a positive direction, in a positive manner, good comes from that. You may fail 7 times, fall 7 times, get up 8. You might cry 6 days out the week. Let's go on that 7th day. You may be restless. You may, be off routine. You may be a whole lot of things to achieve your goals, but don't give up. The race isn't given to the weak. Y'all hear me say this all the time. If the race was given to the weak, everyone will be doing things, okay? But it is specifically given to those who want to prevail, who want to keep going. You know how many times I failed? But how many times I decided to get up and say, hey, failure is nothing but, adversity is what builds character. Adversity is what's going to put me where I need to be. So when I say I hit the jackpot, baby, I hit the jackpot. Betting on yourself is literally going to, when you look back 5-10 years from now and you say, wow, if I didn't make that decision, I would still be trying to figure out, should I make it? Oh, wow, I wasn't mentally, physically, all of these different emotions, spiritually, all of these things you might have felt like you wasn't prepared, but you were. If you're losing sleep over that dream, that vision, if you're crying because you're transitioning and it hurts, growth pains hurt, okay? It's like when you're growing as a child, you physically can feel growing pains, right? So it's like growth is inevitable, It's the change that's optional. When you grow, or let me rephrase that, because I always say it backwards initially and I have to rethink. Change is inevitable. Things are going to happen. Things are going to change. Growth is optional. When things change, you can stay where you're at. You can allow yourself to accommodate to the situation that you're going to, or you can rise above your circumstances and say, hey, I'm going to be better. I'm going to do better. I'm not going to stay stagnant. I'm not going to let my circumstances define me. I'm not going to be around people who don't want better for themselves, because what am I doing with myself? I'm not going to water down my talents, my gifts, my purpose, my passions for people who don't want to pursue theirs. You need to get around like-minded people. The friends you got from middle school, high school, college, elementary, all them friends, it's not bad to keep them in your circle if they're still really good individuals. But that doesn't mean that they're on that same business mindset as you. Yeah, we can hang out. Yeah, we can catch up. Yeah, we can do this every once in a while. But will you consume my time and my space all the time? No, we're not in the same headspace. We don't have to be in the same industry, but you got to normalize placing people where they belong in your life. And if that seems biased, it's because it is. I can't sit here and spend 20 hours out of my week with you and you're not trying to aspire to do more. It's a contradiction of who I am. I want to be more. I want to do more. And people say, oh, well, you got to have a balance between business and personal. You do. But there's no reason why we're continuing to be in the same places that we're in every year. If I look back over the last 3 to 4 years of my life, everything might not have happened overnight. But when I look at the progression that I set for myself, oh, I progressed. Oh, I did what I said I was going to do. Now it's time to literally execute. It's time to literally perform. It's time to literally swing for the fences and carry myself where I stated I'm going to go and what I'm going to do. So you have to look at yourself and say, look, am I playing myself by allowing these people to still be around me and allowing these people to, it's like a leech. If a leech sucks onto a human being's skin or to anything, it's going to suck. It's going to aim to suck the life out of you, because leeches, they latch on and they suck. A real leech that goes on the ground, ever get onto a person, will cling itself to you and suck the blood out of you, right? Maybe not the life out of you by the time you kill it, but it will. And you don't want people like that in your life, So in order to get a leech, a lot of times to fizzle out and die, you will see that people will pour salt on them. So it's like you pour that salt and they they start to fizzle up and they get ready to die. They start to ingest it and that, that helps. But it's like, if you're going to be salt in the world, we need to be sprinkling our salt everywhere we go. When you are, salt in a saltless community and you're making a difference in the community that you're with, the things that need to fizzle and fade will, like the leech. The things that need to be enlightened and heightened, they will gravitate. So in the end of the day, do not fail to bet on yourself in 2023. We're in 2022, but next month is December, baby. Next month, we are in the month of December. What are you going to do? Are you going to be that person who said, oh, well, I said I was going to do this in 2023 and then never do it? Are you going to be more consistent? Are you going to be more disciplined? Are you going to hit the jackpot on yourself? Because I've hit the jackpot on myself. So at this point, all I'm going to be doing is executing. Literally. Making it make sense. That's what your girl's going to be doing. So in the end of the day, bet on yourself. Y'all now heard me say this millions of times on my page, on my story, on my YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Bet on yourself, baby. Because you're going to be your greatest asset in your life. Your greatest limit is yourself. So if you're allowing other people to sleep on you and you're sleeping on yourself, oh baby, you got it worse than if only somebody slept on you. So normalize putting yourself first, hitting the jackpot on yourself. Hit the jackpot on your goals. Stop worrying about everybody else. Hold on. Hold on. I'm texting the client now. Okay, but yeah, so in the end of the day, bet on yourself. Your greatest investment, your greatest bet will be on yourself. So, hold on, y'all, because I'm simultaneously checking things, so. In the end of the day, let me save this number. Hold on now. Yeah, so bet on yourselves. That's basically it. Hit the jackpot on yourself. Stop allowing people to sleep on you. Stop worrying about what people think. You are great. Continue to be your best self, and everything will align and work perfectly for you. I'm going to get out of this house, go spend some time with my dog and get some stuff done. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.